Hello, Yankees Universe. Welcome back to your go-to channel, New York Yankees News Network. Today we have 3 jam-packed updates about our Bronx Bombers which have just surfaced in the last few hours. So if you are a true Yankees fan, you don't want to miss these updates. And yes, before we start the video, a quick request. If you are new to the channel, then don't forget to like and subscribe so that you can stay in the loop with all the latest happenings. All right. Let's dive into our first major story of the day, a move that signals some big changes are brewing within the Yankees coaching staff. Update 1. Yankees make a shock return. Is this the secret to a 2026 pitching overhaul? That's right, folks. Just a little while ago, reports from ESPN's Jeff Passan confirmed that a familiar face is returning to the Bronx. Desi Druschel is back with the New York Yankees, reprising his role as an assistant to the pitching coach, Matt Blake. For those of you who follow the team closely, you'll remember Druschel was a key part of our organization during the 2022 to 2024 seasons. He then took a short trip across town to join the Mets as their assistant pitching coach for a year, but now he's back where he belongs. Now, this isn't just a simple rehiring. There's a lot to unpack here. First off, Druschel wasn't let go by the Mets. According to Passan, the team actually gave him permission to speak with other clubs about potential jobs. This comes amid a massive overhaul of the Mets coaching staff following their disappointing season. It seems like they're cleaning house, with bench coach John Gibbons, pitching coach Jeremy Hefner, hitting coaches Eric Chavez and Jeremy Barnes, and several others not returning for the 2026 season. The Mets' pitching was a significant issue for them, especially in the second half of the season. Their team earned run average ballooned to 4.74 after the All-Star break, which was the 6th worst in all of baseball. With 46 different players taking the mound for them in 2025, it's clear they had major instability. So, what does this mean for the Yankees? Bringing Druschel back so quickly shows how much our front office values his expertise. The 50-year-old has a long and respected coaching career, including time at the collegiate level with the Iowa baseball program before he first joined the Yankees organization back in 2019 as the minor league manager of pitching development. His return raises an interesting question about the current staff. Last winter, the Yankees hired Preston Claiborne as the assistant pitching coach to replace Druschel. SNY's Andy Martino is now reporting that either Claiborne or Druschel will be the new bullpen coach. Will the Yankees keep both of them as assistants to Matt Blake, creating a powerhouse of pitching minds? Or is Claiborne's position now uncertain? This is a situation we'll be monitoring closely. And the changes don't stop with Druschel. The Yankees are also parting ways with first base and infield coach Travis Chapman, bullpen coach Mike Harkey, and assistant hitting coach Pat Rosler, although Rosler might return in a different capacity. Joining the big league staff alongside Druschel will be former hitting coordinator Jake Hurst. This is a significant staff shakeup, and it tells us that Brian Cashman and the front office are not sitting still. They are actively working to optimize this team from top to bottom, starting with the coaching that directly impacts our players on the field. Bringing a trusted mind like Druschel back into the fold seems to be the first major step in what could be a very busy offseason. Now, for our second piece of news, and this is one that should get every Yankees fan excited about the possibilities this offseason holds. While this is more of a prediction than a confirmed report, the buzz is growing. And it's a move that makes a ton of sense for the Bronx Bombers as they gear up for a World Series run in 2026. Update 2. Yankees eyeing a veteran slugger, the surprising free agent who could bridge the gap to glory. That's right, the name swirling in the free agent winds is none other than Mike Yastrzemski. With the Yankees expected to open up the checkbook this winter, adding a player of his caliber could be the exact boost this team needs to get over the hump. So, why Yastrzemski? And why now? Well, it seems the Kansas City Royals, who acquired him in a trade, might not be bringing him back. According to Mike Gillespie of Kings of Kaufman, finding consistent playing time for him is a hurdle for the Royals. There's also been talk of a potential reunion with his former team, the San Francisco Giants, but don't be surprised if the Yankees swoop in and make a compelling offer. Let's look at why this makes so much sense. Last season, Yastrzemski put up a solid 2.7 wins above replacement, clubbed 17 home runs, and while his batting average was 0.233, his advanced metrics tell a much more impressive story. A quick look at his Baseball Savant page shows a player who contributes in every facet of the game. He was in the 81st percentile for base running run value and the 69th for fielding run value. But his plate discipline is where it gets really exciting, folks. He ranked in the 87th percentile for chase rate, 81st for whiff rate, and an incredible 90th percentile for walk percentage. This is a guy who knows how to work a count and get on base, posting a 0.333 on-base percentage. At 35 years old, Yastrzemski isn't looking to join a rebuilding team. He's looking to win now, and the Yankees, with their 94-win season, are built for exactly that. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about our top prospect, Spencer? Jones? Fangraphs has him projected as our center fielder of the future, and for good reason. But relying on a 24-year-old to carry the load can be a risky game. Bringing in Yastrzemski for a year or two would be a brilliant strategic move. It gives the Yankees a proven, productive outfielder who fits the roster perfectly while allowing Jones to develop at his own pace without the immense pressure of being a day-one superstar. It's a win-win. You get a veteran presence with a 0.735 on-base plus slugging for the immediate World Series push, and you protect the long-term development of your future star. This is exactly the kind of smart, strategic move a championship team makes. The $182 million question. Can the Yankees afford to keep their star outfielder? The player in the spotlight is, of course, Cody Bellinger. Last offseason, Brian Cashman and the front office took a calculated risk by trading for the former most valuable player, and it paid off in a huge way. Bellinger was the perfect sidekick to Aaron Judge, the Robin to his Batman, providing a powerful left-handed bat that balanced our lineup perfectly. Let's just recap what a phenomenal season he had. Bellinger slashed an impressive .272 batting average with a .334 on-base percentage and a .480 slugging percentage. He launched 29 home runs, legged out 5 triples, and slapped 25 doubles. His performance amounted to a stellar 5.0 wins above replacement, proving he was one of the most valuable players on the field for the Yankees night in and night out. But now, here comes the drama. Bellinger has officially opted out of his contract, hitting the open market as one of the most sought-after free agents. And according to Spotrac, the projections for his next contract are staggering. A massive 6-year deal worth an estimated $182 million. This is a game-changing number, and it puts the Yankees in a very tough spot. This contract will be a huge piece of the puzzle for the Yankees front office this winter, significantly impacting every other move they want to make. The word on the street is that the Yankees are weighing their options between re-signing Bellinger or making a run at the top free agent on the market, Kyle Tucker. Tucker is arguably the better overall hitter, but Bellinger was expected to be the more affordable option. However, if Bellinger's contract demands climb closer to the $200 million mark, the annual values could be much closer than anyone anticipated. This could force the Yankees to make a difficult choice. Do they go all in on the slightly better player in Tucker, or do they pivot away from both big-ticket outfielders altogether to spread the money around? Could this decision impact their ability to pursue a veteran like Mike Yastrzemski, as we discussed earlier? It's all connected. The one thing that seems certain is that the Yankees cannot afford to pay him close to $40 million a season. No matter what happens, Cody Bellinger's contract situation will be one of the biggest storylines of the MLB offseason, and the final decision will have massive ripple effects on the Yankees roster for 2026 and beyond. And that's a wrap on today's breaking news from the Yankees Universe. Three major updates that have all surfaced within the last few hours and are sure to shape the future of our beloved Bronx Bombers. From coaching staff shakeups to massive free agent decisions, this offseason is already heating up. What are your thoughts on these updates? Do you think the Yankees should pay Bellinger? Is bringing Druschel back the right move? Let us know your take in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay ahead of all the latest Yankees news, you know what to do. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a beat. We'll keep bringing you the freshest, most insightful Yankees content right here on New York Yankees News Network. Thanks for watching, and as always, let's go Yankees.